Hi everybody, I am Jason, that is Brett, and on this episode of Brett's Brick Build, we're going to go back and we're going to do the alternate build, some of the Technic kits that we've gone through already. So we're going to start out with, we're going to go with kit number 42133, but we are going to do the tow truck, the alternative build, the if you're old enough, the B side of this build. So that's what we're going to be doing. So there's not much excitement to the unboxing. We just got tape that we've used to close it up. Got our zip bag full of parts. Got our instructions, which will not be needed this time because we're going with the alternative build. Set that aside for the moment. And maybe I'll see the corner of my laptop here. So I'm pulling down the instructions from the Lego website itself. And I don't know as far as how fair use works, so I'm purposely keeping the instructions kind of off of the, out of sight of the camera, so we don't get in trouble with a copyright situation or whatever. Brett says he thinks it would be okay. I'm going to err on the side of caution, and we're going to go ahead and what say we get started, Brett? All right, let's go. Our bag is empty. I didn't check to see how many pieces we'll actually be using in this one compared to the standard set, so I guess we're going to find out together. First thing we got, first thing we have. Start out as usual, looks to be steering or something, structure-wise. Again, we got just pounding rain going on. We have also really cold for May 1st, like super cold here. I don't know what it's doing in your folks' necks of the woods, but not warm here at all. I think it's colder than it was in March actually, but it's a chilly one. The old case of get up in the morning, got the heat on. You don't need the heat, you do need the heat. You need the heavy blankets, you don't need the heavy blankets. Just, let's see what we're doing here. I'm not a fan of it. I just wish it would, go one way or the other. Just finally go all the way warm already. This back and forth stuff is just, nobody's a fan of that. Red one. Oh, double there. I'm going to assume this is halfway because they don't really have it shown as far as the scale and where it's going, so I'm going to say halfway, and on this one I'm going to say it's going to be flush with the bottom, so push that one in. Biggest fear is doing the old accidentally scroll too far. Then it's like, whoa, now you gotta wait and watch, because we do, except for I sped up for the tracks on a previous episode, we pretty much do everything in real time, so hopefully you don't have to witness me go back trying to search where I was at on a previous step here, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Yep, more steering, because I remember this similar setup from the we did the telehandler. Steery. a couple of the odd tan ones that come out the side here. That might be easier to see it that way. Steering mechanism. At least I figure it's a steering mechanism. I looked at printing these out because I know if I print them out I'm okay, because it's just like having a set of instructions to the other set, but it was far too many multiple pages of printing. To the black. To the black pens. Give those over there, give me a little more room. This going out the opposing way. Here. And then these two going downward. That's going to go where that's there. That goes up through the middle. There we are. Get that on there. Pushed into place. More of the red ones with the pen. I always wonder what it must be like when they work on the making these kits, and then they're like, all right, that's good. Come up with something else we can build. You always wonder how many times they come up with, I'm just one piece short, or we could do this or that, or what it may be. There we go. Details actually on online or the details of the instructions on the online kit are way more detailed than the paper ones. Tank, am I looking at that right? Yes, I am. Don't need those yet. I need blue pen, black pen, and we'll push that through. Maybe we will. There we are. Where's this gonna go? Ah. This is going through there at the top. Push that through. These two are popping on there. We have two of the blues. Or the teal, I guess they'd be. There. And it's going to go. Oh, I see. Going through there. There it is. So far, so good. So, not much update since the last step, but as far as movement, just more structure going around in here. Imagine this is going to be part of the steering setup. This one here, this one we've been pushing in on the opposing side. Go through here. Then brown. Another one of the brown ones going through there. There we are. If you're ever building one of these and you're looking for the At least with most of the current kits, you can find the instructions on, just look it up on the Lego website. Go to the Technic kit or whatever kit you may have, if it has like A, B, or, you know, 1 build, 2 build kind of setup. And when you do that, it'll take you down under where they have instructions. You can go ahead and pick the instructions. They have both sets of instructions, and you can just take and say, I want the ones for the, and this one, the tow truck. And just pick those and you're all set. Here, and then this is going to go here. I did that backwards. I did do that backwards. Pull that one off, flip it around. I don't think it really matters, but I guess it will matter. There's a space there, so go ahead and do that. And then we have these, one of the blue one. Oh, I see, because it's going to push on here. It's going to go through there. It's going to push into that pin, and then this pin is going to push into place. So we're still not right, you know, nothing earth-shattering here yet. Still just a lot of structural setup. For reference, we're about 1/3 of the way through this alternate build here. So we've got 2 of these and the black pin going through there. Push through, trying to push the pin. The difficulty of trying to push one thing onto the others without pushing the pin through, and then the pins want to, there it is. Sometimes they'll want to push through, so you got to go back and push them back to where they were. Set that aside. We have a minor sub-assembly. One of these. And here. One here. That one almost flush. There it is. And we're going with one of the, is that the right? Nope, I need the 5. Right, Brett. Gotta keep an eye on me. I got another one of these that's gonna go there, but not all the way through, so that's telling me it's probably going to push into something else. We have a red, 2 of the 3 spacers. On and get that recentered. Again, they like to try to push through sometimes when that happens. Here is it. It's going to go back here. On top of that, that going in and then that hanging down. Okay. Curious to see where this is going. Oh, there we go. There we go. There. clasp types. This goes, 4-pin is going into there first. Okay, and then that's going to go into here. Then that is going there, or there, or that, or that, yes, that. I'm looking close at them, man. I'm trying to keep an eye without having them up here. Nobody else can yell at me if it's going wrong. Put that with that. There we go. So we are going with this. We're going to push the quad pin through. I think we are. There we go. I'm going to push the black center pin through, and then this build here going through there, and again trying to line up too. Okay, that went easier than I thought it was gonna. What's that, Brett? About halfway at this point. About halfway. So that is going on down here. That's going to go through there. Those are just kind of hanging out on the bottom there. We got this action here in the back, which I'm figuring is going to have something to do with the towing situation, and then we got the steering at the front. So. Got one of these, red longer ones, and then one of the white spacers. So we're seeing that this goes through there. This is going there, and then the white spacer is going there. That's going to go on. Where's that going? Oh, that's going there. There we go. Slide that on. Got our famous white kind of axle-y internal hex that's going on here for the. It's going to tie into the. I'm sure look a little gear for steering. On the side, we got another little sub-assembly here. A black quarter pin, one of the white. There it is. One there. It's gonna go. So we're going to say centered. They're not telling us centered, but I'm going to assume centered. And then a collar on each side of that. Little flat collars, not the wider, longer ones. black pin through there. And then that goes through. Here we are. We're down with that, and that's going to go. Okay, I see it now. That's for spacing. That's going to go there. About like that. And that's going to go across the top of the cab here, and that is going to, oh, that's going to sit right up there, and that's going to go, there we are. That makes more sense. Now we're going to do the opposing with that angled piece here, because it looks to me like we're building the cab here. So that's sticking out there. That will go into the opposing side. I did that backwards. And then we have this red. Go across the top. Push that on. Push that. Here we go. One white piece, two of the black pins, two of the gray pins. Oh, we need two of these, and two of the black pass-through pieces. So we're going to do this 2 times. It's telling us gray and black. And then that is pushing into here. Okay. Oops. And then this one here. So now we got the most of the cab, the front. I think I see how this mechanism is going to go for the towing part. I won't speculate. Usually when I speculate, I wind up with it backwards or completely off base. So. This will push. That'll push through. This will go on the front here. Make sure that goes where I think it does go there. That'll push through. Push the pin back. You guys probably can't see it because it's black, but it was not quite centered, and it is now. So now we've got the flat cab front of the tow truck set up. And we need one of the gray one. Gray. I was looking for a black one. That's a gray one. With the gear. There we are. Push that in. Now we got our steering. Steering is there now. Got the rear. This will push all the way through. There we are. And this will come up here. And then this one comes up to where it is that second hole. And it goes in. Another sub-assembly. Slide that out of the way for a minute. There we are. It's going across the top here. Here we go. A couple of the white quarter ones and the standard one. So this one is going here at the top. That one up there we go. Push that through. And this one is there. You have the other 90-degreer that's going to go here, and also push through there, and one of the quarter. That will go there and hang off the back, which means our next step is probably going to be, yep, putting the opposing support of the tow truck on there. Brett, you've been quiet. You got something on your mind? Oh, not. No. Just life's big questions, huh? Got 2 rear wheels. That going there. Again, we've got the mag wheel side, and then we have the more like industrial looking side, and we're going again with the more industrial looking wheel sticking out there. That pushed through. There we go. I heard somewhere a long time ago that actually like one of them barbette kind of trick question things is that the biggest tire manufacturer in the world is actually Lego. I don't know if that's true or not, but it would check out as far as you know, where you figure the number of little rubber tires that they make in a year. I'd say Matchbox may be more, but those aren't technically tires because they're plastic. They're not actual rubber. But for actual rubber, I guess Lego is probably, you know, it's feasible. Oh, and we're there. Okay. So we've got some steering action going on there. And then we have the lever here, the lever on this side, and drop it down, pick something up. Raise it up. So kind of typical of the alternative build. You got a lot of pieces left over, but you know, if you're bored and you want to go with a second one, or you just take your other one down after you displayed it or played with it or whatever, and you get down to it, that's it's not that bad of a build. You know, the old case of, you know, using the options you got. So that would be it. That would be the... Oh, lean down and get my box there. Kit number 42133, Lego Technic. Alternative build of the telehandler kit, the tow truck. Pretty quick for a Technic build. Anyway, Brett and I thank you for stopping by. If you like the channel, please go ahead and like and subscribe, hit the bells and buttons and the whistles, and it's YouTube. I don't have to tell you how it works. If you're here, you found it, and you probably know what's going on. So go ahead and stop back, please. Got the alternative, fumbling over my words here. We got the alternative builds for 3 more of the Technic sets that we've already built the A build for. Got a lot of views on the dump truck one for something, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand the algorithm, how some videos get more views than others, but we'll be doing the alternative build on that one also. So, on behalf of myself and Brett, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.